Hey Bizaaie crew, welcome back to another episode where we dive into the bizarre, the strange, and the downright spooky. Since Halloween is just around the corner, today we're taking a look at one of the eeriest real-life Halloween hauntings in modern history. This isn't just any ghost story. This one made headlines, newspapers, TV news, the whole deal. So grab some candy, dim the lights, and let's dive into the chilling and true story of the Wyrick family from Ellerslie, Georgia. While Halloween is usually filled with harmless tricks and treats, for the Wyrick family, it turned into something much more sinister. This story began in 1989, and if you like tales of ghosts, possession, and small-town terror, you're in for a ride. The Wyrick family moved into their new home in Ellerslie, Georgia, hoping for a fresh start. Heidi Wyrick, their 3-year-old daughter, was the first to notice that something was off. Little Heidi began telling her parents about a man she called Mr. Gordy, an elderly gentleman who would visit her regularly. At first, her parents didn't think much of it. I mean, how many of you had imaginary friends when you were young? But here's where it gets weird. It wasn't long before Heidi's parents, Lisa and Andrew Wyrick, started hearing strange noises, footsteps when no one was home, doors opening on their own, cold spots appearing in the house out of nowhere. They were creeped out, but still thought it might just be Heidi's imagination, until they did a little research. You see, Mr. Gordy wasn't just a figment of Heidi's imagination. He was real. James Gordy was a former caretaker of the property the Wyricks lived on. He had passed away long before the Wyricks even moved in, so how could Heidi know about him? The family went into a full panic. And let me tell you, it only got worse from there. On Halloween night, 1992, things escalated dramatically. The family heard heavy knocking at their door. When they opened it, no one was there. Then Heidi started screaming. She was terrified. She said she had seen a figure at the end of the hall, a dark, menacing figure that wasn't Mr. Gordy. This was someone else. After that Halloween, the Wyricks were desperate. Local news stations got involved. Newspapers ran headlines about the haunted house in Ellerslie. Paranormal investigators were called in and they captured chilling evidence, EVPs, electronic voice phenomena, shadow figures, and even violent poltergeist activity. One investigator, Joe Nickel, documented his findings in multiple reports. What made this story even creepier is that Heidi wasn't the only one affected. Over the years, her younger sister, Jordan, began seeing the same dark figure. And it wasn't just ghosts they had to worry about. The family also experienced mysterious scratches and bruises that appeared out of nowhere. Even visitors to the house reported terrifying experiences. In one interview with the Columbus Ledger-Enquirer, Lisa Wyrick, Heidi's mother, said that at one point she considered moving, but she feared the presence might follow them. That's the thing about haunted houses. Sometimes it's not just the house that's haunted, but the people themselves. For years, this haunting terrified the Wyrick family. Some say it was a curse. Others believe it was a gateway to the spirit world. But there's one thing everyone agrees on. It was real. Multiple newspapers, including the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, covered their story, and even the popular TV show Unsolved Mysteries ran an episode on it. This case caught national attention. Paranormal experts were left baffled, skeptics were challenged, and the Wyricks were forever changed. Even today, many believe the Wyrick family was the victim of a real-life Halloween haunting that still lingers in the air around Ellerslie. So Bizaaie crew, what do you think? Could this haunting have been a bizarre coincidence, or was it something more? Let me know in the comments what your theories are. And if you've had a real-life spooky experience, feel free to share. It might end up in one of our future episodes. Happy Halloween, and remember, keep it strange. Roll credits and include and hit the bell to stay updated on all things weird and wonderful here at Bizaaie.